What are the signs I need to look out for if my child is really ready to read? Welcome to Little Ones Can Read, where I share with parents how to make their children read as early as 3 years old. In today's video, I will share with you 4 signs to look out for if your child is really ready to read. Alright, so let's get started. Number 1 is, can your child say the letter sounds? Can your child say the letter sounds? A, B, K, D, E, F, G. Can they say the letter sounds? If your child is able to say the letter sounds, then your child is ready to read. That is the first thing to look out for if your child is really ready to read. Your child should be able to say the letter sounds. The letter sounds is the basics of reading. So any child who wants to read as early as 3 years old should be able to say the letter sounds. The second signs to look out for if your child is ready to read is, do they recognize the letter sounds? Do your children recognize the letter sounds? If they say the letter sounds, will they be able to identify them? Will your child identify that this is sound Q? Okay? Will your child know this is sound F? If your child is able to recognize the letter sounds, then the child is ready to read. Okay? And how do you know this? How can you test your child's ability to recognize things? You can use objects in the house, something they are not familiar with. You can use objects in the house to know if your child remembers things. If your child is able to remember things, then your child is really able to recognize and remember the letter sounds. For instance, a refrigerator in the house. Once you tell your 3 years old that this is a refrigerator, tomorrow ask the child, what is this? If that child is able to say this is a refrigerator, then that child will remember the letter sounds. Yes, the child will definitely remember the letter sounds. So the second things to look out for is that, can your child recognize the letter sounds if they say the letter sounds anywhere? The third signs to look out for if your child is really ready to read is, do you believe in that child? Do you believe that that child can read as early as that age? You keep saying, my child is too young to learn the letter sounds. This is not true, because your child can literally learn the letter sound. If you believe your child can read, then your child will definitely read. But if you do not believe that your child can read as early as that age, then your child will not read. The belief is not there, the child will not read. You should believe that your child will read. If you believe your child will read, definitely your child will read as early as 3 years old. The last one, which is number 4, is, do you have time for that child? As a parent, do you have time for your child? Can you spend some minutes with that child from your time? Your 3 years old can read if you create time for your child a day, at least 30 minutes a day for that child. Create 30 minutes for the reading progress of that child. If you are able to create time for your child, for your preschoolers, then your child will definitely read. Within that period of time, you teach the child the letter sounds, how to blend sounds, how to pronounce sounds, and then reading. If you are able to create time for your child, then your child will definitely read as early as 3 years old. If you find this video helpful, hit the like button for more parents to see this helpful method. Subscribe to my channel, turn on notification to get notified anytime I post a new video on my channel. See you some other time.